Hi everyone, welcome back to VidCon. Now I am super excited to be here. My name is Cole, also known as Cohlsworld, also known as the Diva, obviously, and I'm super excited to be here to celebrate Pride Month with you guys. I'm going to show you guys my Pride look and how I go from 0 to 100 real easy during Pride. I'm going to show you guys how to go from a basic brown smoky eye with just some bronzer in the crease and making it prideful for Pride celebrations, whether you're going to Pride parades or just celebrating with your friends. I know we're just now opening and quarantine's just being lifted, but we still need to celebrate equality, right? So just starting right off, just like I told you guys, I did do some brown on my like crease-ish area. I just used some bronzer, and today I'm going to be using the Carnival palette from Be Perfect. You guys, this palette is everything. I love Be Perfect. Their shadows are insanely pigmented. And look at this color range. It's amazing. So I'm going to be taking some rainbow shades from here. This is like obviously my favorite palette. As you guys can see, it is just tore up. But that's okay. That's okay. We're still celebrating, right? So I'm going to go ahead and start by cutting the crease. And this is something that's like very commonly done. And it also be such a statement or so subtle. So I'm going to show you guys how I make it into a statement piece and cutting the crease super easily because it can be difficult for some people. So I'm going to show you guys the easiest way possible. Starting off with some, starting off with some concealer, or you can use an eyeshadow base. I'm going to be using the P. Louise primer. This is amazing. I am in shade 3. And what I do, this is like top secret, okay? No screen recording. Don't shout this out. This is top secret between us. And we're dropping water bottles as well. Happy Pride. I'm going to go in with some of this concealer. In my mirror, it has some stuff in front of it. And what I do, pay attention. This is it. This is the moment. Is I'm going to take it and kind of line my lash line. And this is perfect for half-cut creases. If you guys don't know what a half-cut crease is, I'm about to show you. But I'm just going to put enough product on there where it feels a little bit wet. And then as you can see, so some of my lash line. And then I'm going to look up and kind of do an angry face like this. And look, it's stamped on there perfectly. That's how easy it is. And then all I'm going to do now is just follow that line. I didn't make it all the way to my inner corner, but that's okay because you can just connect it. And you're just going to take your concealer and almost just outline. And boom, you have a half-cut crease, literally that easy. Oh my gosh. And then I'm just going to take it too, and I like it to be a little bit more dramatic, so I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger in the inner corner. Not too much, just a little bit, just so we have enough to see. I have hooded eyes, so this is perfect if you have hooded eyes. As you can see, you can still see the crease, the cut of the crease, the concealer. You can still see the concealer. And I just take my finger and dab it out. It's that easy. Nothing too crazy. And then we're going to start, and I'm just going to start on this eye first, and then I'll go in with the rest. But I'm going to start on this side. Let's start with some green from the P. Louise. I'm sorry, not P. Louise. I use P. Louise base from the Be Perfect palette. And I'm legit just going to tap this in right here. And even if this isn't just for a Pride celebration, you guys can really use any colors. Like, it doesn't have to be Pride colors. And because I use that base, it's going to be super pigmented and everyone's going to see it. It's going to look amazing. I just take the same brush and I use my hand to kind of get the excess color off. Hands are the best to do this. I know a lot of people like to take tissues, napkins, whatever it is to wipe their brushes. This is the best way. If you're still wanting to use the same brush and not wanting to fully clean it, that is the best way in my opinion. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of blue. Just some soft blues at first, and then we'll go in and make it way more pigmented. This palette, you guys, is so good. I can't get over it. And it has literally every shade, literally ever. It's literally probably my dream palette. What would you guys say is your go-to palette? I feel like everyone's already going to say the Urban Decay Naked palette. That is just everyone's pride and joy. I feel like it's very nostalgic for some people too. Especially for me, because I was like in like middle school when that came out, I think. So that's like when I feel like the hype of like makeup truly happened too. I'm just taking a purple now and just slightly putting it on top of that concealer and just slightly blending it to the sides. Nothing too crazy because I want to keep the gradient going of the rainbow. But you see how easy that was. And then to just perfect it, I just take another blending brush and just slightly blend the edges because we were packing it on there. The color's going to be very stark. It's not going to look as blended. So I'm just going to blend it out just a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with the middle shade. This is like what will really keep the blend going. And I'm going to take this on a nice fluffy brush because this can disperse the product very loosely. So I'm going to take this on I'm going to take this brush and some blue pigment and just kind of swipe it over. This is going to give us that blended look between all the 3 shade colors. What? All 3 colors. And it's going to give us that really, really nice gradient. And it's super, super easy. And then I'll go ahead and start doing the other side just to show you guys again. Taking that same one, that same concealer, and just lining my eye again. And because I wanted to bring it a little bit higher, I'm just going to bring it more in the inner corner. Look up again, make that face, and go right along it. You guys, literally how easy was that? That took me like less than like a minute. Okay, moving on. I'm just gonna tap that out again. Guys, this is like my go-to. Like whenever I'm going out with friends or I have like a little family get together where I know I have to like stunt on everyone, you know what I'm saying? I always do that trick because it's so easy. You can just pop a shimmer on and call it a day. But again, we are here for Pride, right? Happy Pride Month, everyone. Pride is such an important thing to celebrate because it's not just about the LGBTQIA+, but about everyone. It's just celebrating yourself and celebrating equality. And I just love Pride. I'm just so here for it. I do have a question from Bay. What is my favorite palette to use for rainbow look on a budget? This one actually is pretty budget friendly, but I will say the brand new Morphe Pride palette is really beautiful and it has such great colors as well. I was gonna use that today, but I left it in the other room and I had to use this one to make do with it. So I'm gonna be going back in with this palette again. This is from Be Perfect. This is the Stacey Marie Makeup Artist palette. So bomb again. But yes, the Morphe one is really, really amazing. And now I'm just going to take yellow on this side. We're going to start the rainbow only in the crease. I just thought this could be something really interesting to do because I know a lot of people do like the rainbow eyes, which can be a little difficult for everybody. That's even a little bit difficult for me. So I prefer to just use something that's going to be a little bit easier so that we all can achieve. And of course, I wanted to show you guys that little trick because everyone always loves that trick whenever I do it on my YouTube channel, which you can find me on Cohlsworld at all platforms. But this is what I do. This is what I do for a living, you guys. I do my makeup every single day. It's so much fun. I'm so glad that I'm here to celebrate with you guys as well. Sorry, you guys know how it is. When you start getting those brushes out, the concentration mode comes on. Don't mind the police in the background. Where are you guys all from? I'm very curious to know. I am currently in Los Angeles. I love it here. It's so sunny, so bright here, so gay here. Everyone is celebrating Pride constantly here. I am obsessed with it. I feel so comfortable here. But I'm going to go in now with some red. Sorry, guys. I'm like rambling a little bit, but you guys know how it is when you're doing your makeup. It's like impossible to stay focused. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with some red. And just like I said earlier, guys, we are going to go back and blend it all later. So don't worry about the non-blended portions. I'm gonna go back with that same brush. I'm legit just gonna flip it. Like this side has the blue. I'm just gonna flip it to the other side. We reduce, reuse, and recycle here. We do not need to be cleaning these brushes so often. Okay, and now that they both are semi-blended, and I'm gonna go back with the brown, and I'm gonna start just slightly blending all of it. So I'm gonna take it on this corner. You see how it has like this sharp edge right here? I'm going to take just a light shade first and go over it kind of diagonally like this just to get rid of that harsh corner. And we're going to go back in and secure that darker shade, so the red and the purple later. I'm just getting rid of that, that like harshness. And then to pull it all together, I'm just going to take an even darker brown and put that right next to those shades. Just so you have that gradient throughout all of it. And go back in with that same brush and blend it out. So good. I am already obsessed with it. You guys can see now it looks so much more blended, so much more put together. I'm going to go back in one more time and finesse those middle shades. So I'm going to go back in with that blue again. And I'm going to take the lightest shade of the blue. I kind of dipped into 2 different blues. It really doesn't matter what blue you use. You don't even need to use a rainbow palette as long as you have these shades and other palettes. You can just combine them. And that looks pretty blended to me. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, which is the orange. And this will also like help sharpen it up. You can really sharpen up the side of the crease, like what's meeting the crease and right there. You can sharpen it. And since the yellow is such a light color, I am actually going in with a little bit of a fluffier brush to help disperse that yellow over the orange. That way they can appear more blended. Just like that. Sorry, I keep covering it. But now I'm going to do, let's do a little bit of something on the lower lash line. We can't neglect her. This is Pride Month. Everyone's included. Sorry guys, I'm like looking for my brushes. That always happens to me too, like just losing brushes all the time. Dropping things all the time. How embarrassing. I'm just gonna take this mirror again. I really like this mirror. This is actually a ColourPop blush, you guys. If you guys are curious to know what blush I'm using this one from ColourPop called Coral. I love this one. But I'm just taking that same dark brown, and I'm just gonna put this on the lower lash line, nothing too crazy. Just like this. I like it to be a little smoky, so I'm just kind of going in with it. It doesn't really need to be anything particular. Now I have a question from Kate, and it is, what do you do if you make a mistake? Now, luckily, I have that brown there. It's looking a little bit like not as bright on camera, but in person, this brown is very much there. You can very much see it. And whenever I mess up, I just take my blending brush and I really just blend it wherever I mess up. And I go back in with that color and put it on top. If I really messed up and I need to fix the concealer, I could just wipe off that one eye. It's no big deal. And then just put some concealer on top of it. The best part about using brown is concealer, skin tone shades, no matter what color they are, will always blend into it. So you don't even need to take off the whole eye. You can just take off the little crease, put more concealer there, blend some bronzer again, and then just restart. It's literally that easy. That's why I wanted to show you guys this look today, because you can really achieve such a great look, and so many people think that this is such a hard look as a half-cut crease, when really it is that simple, just looking up, doing the angry face, and just stamping it and following the line. And then I have another question from Tess. Hooded eyes, girl? I have hooded eyes too, okay? We are in the same boat. I have a little bit less of a hood, but this trick actually works even better on you. So try that trick with the concealer on the lash line, and it'll work flawlessly for you. I'm gonna move on and do some more to the eyes. I'm gonna now do eyeliner so we can hide our lashes, our lash bands. Are you guys lash wearers? And if so, what is like the longest part about putting on the lashes? Is it the waiting for the glue to dry, doing the eyeliner? I am really bad at doing eyeliner because my lashes are so thick at the root that's hard for me to see like my lid, which is like first world problems. I know everyone is like, come on, I don't even have eyelashes. Trust me, it's a blessing but a curse. But I'm just taking this Benefit roller liner. This is my favorite, and I love it in the shade brown as well. Just perfect that line. You guys, I do my makeup so quickly. How long does it take you guys to do like your makeup in general? I feel like I can do my makeup in like 45 minutes to 30 minutes. But I'm gonna show you guys how to do your lashes super quickly right now. Oh, Tess, well, I have the lashes for you, babe. Just stay tuned. I'm gonna go in now with some mascara, and I've been loving this Huda Beauty one. What is your guys' favorite mascara? Give me some recommendations, because I feel like I've tried so many, but I still haven't found like my all-time, like I would recommend it to everyone, mascara. This one's pretty good. I do like it. I think this would be amazing for people that wear glasses. I don't know why, but it just seems like the perfect mascara for you if you have glasses, because not only is it waterproof, but it's smudge and transfer proof. And I bet people that have glasses probably always like get the mascara on the glasses. Maybe is this something that you guys experience with glasses? I'm not sure. Just something I just thought about. But this mascara is so good at getting like the whole root, and the formula is like, I don't want to say dry because it's not dry, but it's not super wet, if you know what I'm saying. It's like, you know when you be doing your mascara and it gets on your eyeshadow? That never really happens with this mascara. But it is so good, just grabbing the lashes, lengthening, and curling. Talking while doing mascara should be an Olympic sport because I am terrified right now. And I just kind of do it messily on my lower lashes. I love like the Kardashian like lower lash look, if you know what I'm saying, how this looks nice and chunky and really bronzy. So that's kind of what I was going for today. But now, Tess, this is for you. These are the best lashes on the market, if I do say so myself. I do have my own lash brand called Soul Lashes. It's SOHL. These are vegan, cruelty-free, luxe synthetic. They are amazing, and they're only $13. Plus, I have an own code for my own website. You guys can use code DIVA always. So these are my favorite styles. They're in the style Expensive. These are one of our hottest selling styles because they give you the drama, but they're not too much. I would say they're almost like if Demi Wispy went to the club and she's out with all her friends, but she's the one ordering the champagne. You know, she's the classy one. She's the one wearing the heels. Everyone else is getting crunk while she is just with her champagne. She's just the fierce one, you know? She's the bougie one out of the group. So this is like Demi Wispy's bougie older sister, which is also me. I love to think I'm a little bit bougie, you know? We all do. So I'm going to show you guys how I also put my lashes on super quickly. Now, I personally like to use my fingers. I know a lot of people like to use like tools with their lashes. I know a lot of people think it helps them. I definitely think so. But I just love like being able to feel the lash there, like in my hand. Does that even make sense? Probably not. But I don't know. It's just the way I do it. I feel like we all do something weird with our makeup. Like one thing that I thought was interesting recently, I don't know if you guys like are like super into like TikTok, which you probably are because I'm legit obsessed. But that whole lipstick trend, that's what I mean. Some people do their makeup so differently. Like that is such like a normal thing. A lot of people do that. But because on TikTok, it just turned it into a trend. I don't know. I've been using lipstick as blush for so long. And color corrector as well. But you guys, one of my tricks is to do this with the lash. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm like, kind of giving the lash a curl while I do it. That way it's going to fit my lash line even better. So let me show you guys. So I personally, you know how they always say, look at your lash line? That's not enough information for me, okay? I need an encyclopedia full of descriptions and just architects telling me how I need to do it. Okay, I need makeup architects. Yep, butchered that. Anyways, I feel like I need a whole course on how to apply lashes. So what I do is I take the lash and I have it pointed slightly up. So if this is straight, I have it pointed slightly up to give me a more lifted effect. And it also makes it a little bit easier. Like I said, like I have really thick lashes, so it's hard for me to see my lash line. So I'm going to take it and I'm just going to put it right on the edge. And I use that eyeliner kind of like a little mark to place it. And I can see it even better like that. And then I just lightly touch it. You don't want to pull, you don't want to tug, just lightly touch it to the to your lid and boom, it's on. You guys can see these lashes are so natural, but they definitely do the job. I love them. They are my go-tos. They're my favorite. Again, these are in the style Expensive because like I said, she's your expensive older sister. Like, you know, when you're there and you guys are like, oh, like, let's go to McDonald's. And you have that one friend that's like, McDonald's? Why McDonald's? Let's go to Chili's. I'm that sister. I'm the Chili's sister. Okay, so now applying this one. It's that easy, you guys. Just follow kind of the liner. That's like the best way I could describe to you guys is like, watch your liner and act like your liner is your lash line or that's where your lashes are and place it there and you're going to be set. I promise. I know it can seem a little bit intimidating, especially because you're like putting something on your eye, but trust me, it works. Now we have another question from Dave. It is, can anyone wear makeup? I don't fit into any of the stereotypical groups who normally wear it, women, LGBTQ. Anyone can make it. Anyone can do makeup and anyone can wear makeup. I used to actually work at Ulta Beauty and I would always have men coming in. They had like rosacea or that basically means like red on their face and they would want to correct it. And I'd always help them find like a green primer. You can literally use it for anything. Like anyone can use makeup. I hate that it's seen as such like a girl thing or an LGBTQIA plus thing. It literally is for everyone. If you have an acne spot that you want to cover, that's okay. It doesn't make you a woman. It doesn't make you gay. It doesn't make you any of those things. You just want to cover that acne spot. It's almost as silly as wearing deodorant. Should I Should only men wear deodorant? Should only women wash their hair? It literally is just a product. It's not that deep, and anyone can wear it. You should feel confident in it. And also, go into beauty supply stores and ask the people there to help you. That's why they're there. And anyone, again, can wear makeup. It is not that serious, and I hate that society puts like that serious mark on it, like with eyeliner or anything like that. When I was growing up, I had this guy in my school always wearing eyeliner, and I thought that was so cool. And he was dating always the hottest girls in the school. He was like the player of the school. So I think it's so funny that also that makeup is so accepted now, but also he was like breaking trends back then. So be that trendsetter, be the trend breaker. Show all your friends your concealer. It's not that deep. If you want to fix your rosacea, get a green primer, get a foundation. It's for everybody. It's just a deodorant. It's not that deep. Well, I'll tell you guys, I'm basically finished. So this was pretty much the final look, you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I had such a great time speaking to all of you guys, and I want to say happy Pride again. Let me know what you guys think about this look. You guys can find me on all socials at Cohlsworld. Thank you so much for VidCon for having me. And yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I know a lot of people might be asking about the lip. I used all Doll Beauty products today. I use this lipstick called FOMO, and I also use a lip liner from Dragon Beauty called shade number 2. So yeah, that's all I did today. And thank you all so much. You are being way too kind to me. I love you all, and I will see you guys next time. And thank you again, VidCon. Shout out to VidCon. Shout out to Pride Month, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.